Okay, so on this Monday, 20th April, we are gonna, after having recapped chapter 2 as far as we've been, let's go back to our book, our reading, okay? We are going to continue reading on page 15. So far, I want you to remember this. Let me get the speak open up here. And we are in full screen, okay? Very good. So here, I want you to look at this. At the end, almost at the end of page 14, where the robin is, I have highlighted this. How much nicer people looked when they smiled, okay? That is something Mary didn't know, and now she realizes how much nicer people look when they smile. And she thinks that for herself. Okay, Amelia. Very good, so let's continue. We left off when she meets Ben Weatherstaff, the robin and everything. So now, the first person to mention, okay, she mentioned, no, the second time, because Martha is the one that mentions Dickon, her brother. And now Ben Weatherstaff also compares something about what Mary says with Dickon. Okay, so again, who wants to be Mary? Who wants to be Mary? Mary. Let's have, I don't want to go with the same ones. Amelia. Amelia, will you be Mary, please? Okay. Amelia? Yeah, are you listening to me, Amelia? Amelia. Guys, well, Amelia? Let me unmute all. Okay, Amelia, you're listening, please. Amelia? Well, let's go with the same ones then. Okay, Amelia is not there, it seems. Let's see, Leah, you're going to be Mary, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Julian, you are going to be Ben Weatherstaff, okay? Later on, I might, if Martha comes in, it's going to be, who read the other day? Milenka, okay? And Ben Weather, if Mrs. Medlock comes in, it's going to be, let's see, who here? Martina, okay? Very good, so let's start. Mary, could you please start reading? At the end, almost at the end of page 15, 3 lines before ending page 15. Do you know Dickon? Do you know Dickon? Asked Mary. I'm going to be the narrator, okay? Leah, did you find it? Page 15, guys, almost at the end. Here, 3 lines before ending the page. Okay, Leah, please begin. Do you know Dickon?
Do you know Deacon?
Asked Mary. But just then the robin flew away.
Oh, look, he's fallen into the garden with Ludo. Please, Ben, how I can get in it?
Okay, so she asks to get in. Ben stopped smiling and picked up his spade. You can't, and that's that. It's not, sorry, my, Julian, you were Ben. You can't. Julián.
Teacher dice que no tiene micrófono.
Okay, Edmundo, could you please read?
Okay.
Okay.
You can't, and that's that. It's not your business. Nobody can find the door. Run away and play. Will you? I must get on with my work.
And he walked away. He did not even say goodbye. In the next few days, Mary spent almost all her time in the gardens. The fresh air from the moor made her hungry, and she was becoming stronger and healthier. One day, she noticed the robin again. He was on top of the wall, singing to her. Okay, Mary?
Good morning. Isn't this fun? Come this way.
Okay, no, wait. Look here. It seems like the bird is speaking. Okay, who wants to be the bird? Naomi, could you please be the bird? Good morning.
Good morning. Isn't this fun? Come this way.
He seemed to say as he hopped along the wall. Mary began to laugh and she danced along beside him. Mary?
I know the secret garden on the other side of his wall.
She thought excitedly.
And
Continue.
the robin likes her. But here's the door.
That evening, she asked Martha to stay and talk to her beside the fire after supper. They could hear the wind blowing around the old house, but the room was warm and comfortable. Mary only had one idea in her head. Mary,
Tell me about the secret garden.
she said.
Well,
Martha? Was Milenka, you were going to be Martha. Well, all right then. Milenka? Okay. Okay, continue.
Well, all right then, Miss, but he aren't supposed to talk about it. You can know. It was Mr. Craven's favorite garden, and she and Mr. Craven used to take care on it themselves. They spent hours there reading and talking. Very happy they were. They used the branch of an old tree and said, but on one day when she was sitting on the branch, it broke and she fell. He was very bloody hurt, and the next day she died. That's why he hates the garden so much and won't let enjoy who in there. Go in
Okay.
there.
Okay, Mary,
how sad.
said Mary.
Poor Mr. Craven. And it was the first time that she had a very good sorry for anyone.
Look how important. The first time she has felt sorry for anyone. Remember, she doesn't care about anyone, so it was the first time she felt sorry for someone, and that's very important here. Okay, she starts getting into the human and the importance of human relationships. Remember, we looked up as a part of the themes of the novel the importance of human relationship. Remember, she didn't have much relationship. She had the servant maid relationship with her in India, which was a very putting like this your hand all the time. You order, they obey. So right now she's starting to have other types of relationship and she starts caring for people. That's important, remember. Okay, just then, as she was listening to the wind outside, she heard another noise in the house. Martha? Mary, sorry, Mary? Mary?
Can you hear a child crying?
She asked Martha. Martha looked confused. Martha?
Here, no.
She replied.
No, I think it must be the wind.
Okay, that must be the wind. Very good. But at that moment, the wind blew open their door and they heard the crying very clearly. Mary?
I told you.
Okay, put an expression there. There's an exclamation mark. So do it as you were strongly. Go up with your voice. Mary, read that again with an exclamation. Leah,
I told you.
cried Mary. At once, Martha shut the door. It was Martha,
It was the wind.
but she did not speak in her usual natural way, and Mary did not believe her. Okay, so far here, I want you to underline the following words. At the beginning of page 16, you're going to underline his spade. His spade. Well, not really his, only spade. Okay, on the first line. Then almost at the end of page 16, 3 lines before ending page 16, you have hopped. Hopped. Okay? And then you go to page 17 and you have on the second paragraph on the 4th line, you have spent. Spent. And I want you to look up here at the expression, okay? This is an expression, Okay, so is when you don't know what to say, and one of those okay, those sounds we make when we don't know what to say. So the writer here writes it in ER. You won't find this in a dictionary, just write it down. It's an expression when you don't know what to say, okay? Expression, words that you pronounce, that you mumble. Mumble is cuando no se entiende lo que hablas and you're mumbling. Okay, so that would be ER. Okay, so let's see. I want to check with you some grammar. Hopped. What would be a synonym of hop? Hop. There's even a movie. Hop. What is to hop? ¿Podrían por favor hacerlo hablando, no por el chat? Necesito escucharles. Okay, thank you, Paula. It's to jump, okay? So to hop. Do birds walk? No, they don't walk, they hop. Okay, they like kind of jump. So what I want you to revise is that that's the past tense, okay? And it's a regular verb. To hop is a regular verb. When you have a regular verb, who remembers why on this present tense, the word is only spelled H-O-P? Why, when it goes to the past tense, turns into H-O-P-P-E-D? What's the rule? Who remembers what the rule is?
Add ed.
Okay, that's for the general. The regular past tense goes adding the ed. But why? Look, the present tense is only with one P. Why do you have double P when you make the past tense? Who remembers? Who can remember? Okay, so let's see. Let me tell you why. So whenever you have, let me find the marker here and let's see if I can use, and let's revise this. Who and spent. What's the meaning of spent? What's the meaning of spent? It's the past tense of the verb spend, okay? It's the past tense of the verb spend. And it's an irregular verb, so those are the ones you have a list and you have to really know them by heart because there's no other way to learn them, okay? So let me see. I'm going to share, no, let's share the whiteboard. It's going to be better. So I'm gonna share the screen here and let's go to the whiteboard. Everybody look at it, okay? So I'm gonna text it. Whenever you have like here, hop. Whenever you have a verb that's going to go into the past tense and you have consonant, look here, you have a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant, this is going to change into a double. You're going to double the last consonant. You're going to double this one, okay? This is what you're going to double. So it's going to change, like in this case, to hopped, okay? So this is a regular verb. Whenever you have, and this is a rule for the ing as well, okay? For the ing as well. If you say hopping, you are going to add, whenever you have consonant, vowel, consonant at the end of a word, you are going to double, let me see if I can, you're going to double, okay, the last consonant. So you add a double P in this case because that's the last one, okay? Is it understood? Did you remember? Did you remember, guys? Yes? Okay, very good. So that is for hopped. Now we are going to go and I want you to please listen to this, to the following words that you need to remember to pronounce, okay? Don't pronounce the ed at the end of the verb, of the verbs, okay? Don't pronounce them. It's like a short, look, you're going to say supposed, supposed. It's like from the S, you go to the D. Don't pronounce the E. Don't pronounce the letter E. It's not supposed. The other one, I got some, seat. Okay, there are words that might sound the same, but are not the same. Okay, so let's go to our whiteboard again. And here, let's go with the text. Remember, there are words that might, when you listen to them, they might seem the same, but are spelled different. If you write, this is seat, okay? To take a seat, sentarse, a seat es un asiento. So it can either be a noun or a verb, depending on how you're using it. If you pronounce it like this, sit, okay? This is a verb in the, like the order, sit down, okay? Sit. This is seat, okay? So remember how you pronounce. Pronunciation is very important in English. If you're speaking with somebody in the context of your conversation, people might understand you, okay? They might understand that what you meant to say was sit and not sit, okay? But it is important for you to start practicing always, always your pronunciation, okay? So remember this. Used is another one, used. Do not pronounce the ed, okay? Don't say use it, or don't say suppose it, okay? It's supposed, used. Remember that when you pronounce. Very well. So we are going to leave it there right now at the end of page 17. We are leaving it for today. And we will continue to read with you on on Wednesday. My idea, guys, is to, we will have class online classes all week long. I have realized that you don't work alone. When I tell you that you should revise something, you don't do it. I told you last week to read chapter 2, you didn't do it. So we are going to have class every single day. Doesn't matter. If we make one exercise in the whole class, doesn't matter, but we are going to work together. So tomorrow we are going to finish reading this. We are going to recap. You are going to answer the vocabulary this week, and on Friday for you, you're going to have a questionnaire on all the vocabulary that we have seen so far, all the list from the very beginning, and a questionnaire on chapter 2. Understood? Yes? Did you understand, everybody? Hands up if you did. Did you understand? Yes? Okay, guys. So that's going to be it for today. Sorry, the ones that came in so late. The video is going to be on YouTube, on school's YouTube, so you can revise it afterwards. So go back to the chapter, okay? Go back to the chapter, look up at some things you might not understand, have questions for me. We need to make this more interactive, guys. Okay, I need you to speak. I need you to be participating of the class. Okay, promise? Promise? Hands up if you. Okay, so revise chapter, read it again, look up for something you might not understand, because we're finished finishing the chapter this week, and you're going to have on Friday a quiz on the questionnaires, extra questions that you might have. And let me see, somebody is in the chat. Okay, no, Isaac, not at the same time. You have, tomorrow you don't have class. On Wednesdays you have on the 3rd hour. Okay, remember we are working on the same schedule as in school. Okay, so today was the 1st hour, on Wednesday it's the 3rd, and on Friday it's again the 1st hour. Okay, so you better wake up. We are working just as if we were in school. Okay, so till Wednesday. See you guys. Look, continue adding those words to your vocabulary, please. Okay, very good. So till Wednesday, take care, be good, stay at home, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, goodbye, goodbye. Bye-bye, bye.
Yeah.
Take care, be good, be safe. Okay, bye-bye.